Being a digital nomad is a really tough thing. Let me share a story first why you don't necessarily wanna be a digital nomad and travel the world at all. I'm Nick, I've been traveling around the world for a while now. I just really love traveling and I figured out a couple of tips and I wanna share them with you so you could travel more and get a better experience out of it. I have a friend, he's a very successful businessman. He got all the money, he's there for the game, he's a nice dude. And as I started this digital nomad journey thing, he came to visit me in one of the countries and we had this conversation of why he's not traveling. He got a remote business, he's a business owner and he doesn't do that much in the business at this point. I was asking him the same thing, he can be anywhere in the world, he got a remote business, and why doesn't he actually do that? He told me that he values his comfort and doesn't like the long fucking flights and doesn't actually care what it looks like in Japan. He enjoys the company of his friends and likes hanging out with his family. He liked seeing me in another country, but there would be no way he would go there himself because he's optimized for running the business and he's running another business now. That's his gig. And this taught me that there are different kinds of people and most of you, like the absolute most of you, will not want to be digital nomads and will try that once and go back to your normal life. Imagine that for some period of time you're prioritizing travel and seeing stuff over all the comfort you can have in your own home with the money you're making at your job, right? Or from your business. And then you gotta find the fucking tickets. So you gotta do the extra work and find the accommodation and figure out the visa situation in the country you're going to. And all of these things that associated with travel, I love spending my time on the Airbnb. I love seeing all the comments, reading through them, leaving my comments on the fucking Airbnb pages. There's no better time for me than figuring out where I want to go next and how I want to get there and how I want to save money while getting there. That's like one of the biggest fucking joys of mine. And my friend, is by getting back to the story, he's not the kind of guy. So pretty much for our house, I chose it, I found it, I booked it. But he paid an enormous amount of money to go straight from the city where he said to Cape Town with like the smallest layovers and the highest airline. He went Qatar. It's one of the better airlines in the world. It just depends on the way you think about stuff. If you really want to see the world and you have this burning desire, you gotta first work for it because you gotta get the money. I know a lot of people who travel the world, I don't know, stay in hostels all the time and just go somewhere on foot or hitchhike. I'm not one of these people. I couldn't do it. There is just no way. I chose the other route. I chose figure out how to make enough money to get me going. And for some people, it may sound like, all right, I gotta open a business. But at this point in time, there are so many remote jobs. You can just secure a job and travel around the world, making sure you're doing the best you can at the job that you're given. And so basically, being a digital nomad, it's a choice and it's a lifestyle. And I don't know if you wanna be one. If you wanna see the world, if you wanna optimize your income, if you want to figure out like what kind of person you really are at the end of the day, you should go try it. And if you don't like it, it's fine and you don't have to blame yourself. Not all the people on the Instagram that are traveling want to travel even. They couldn't care less at some point. But yeah, just listen to yourself, and if you want to do this, we're making videos on this channel trying to figure out how you can become a digital nomad and travel more and get more money to do this, because we're not doing it on $100. That's what I'm telling you for sure. So yeah, bye.